championship game. First,
welcome to Elizabethtown High School for tonight's 17th District Boys Championship game. Tonight's ball game has the 31-0 John Hardin Bulldogs taking on the 19-8 Central Hardin Bruins. Now I'm going to turn it over to our PA announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
At guard, a 5-team junior, number 4, Diaco Wilkerson. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 21, Chase Elmore. At forward, a 6'5", 6'8" senior, number 22, Jacob Hart. And at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Jack Kisselbaugh. The Bruins are coached by Andre Miller, Scott Squires, Stephen Woodson, David Jenkins, Justin Paul, and the head coach of the Central Hardin Bruins, Mr. Matt Nichols. And now, the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard. The Bulldogs from John Hardin. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 2, Aaron Scott. At guard, a 6' senior, number 23, Shakai Walker. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 12, Trayvon Harris. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 1, Alex Matthews. And at center, 6'9", he's a junior, number 32, Mr. Preston Murrow.
So there we have the starting lineups again for the Bruins. It'll be Gavin George, Diaco Wilkerson, Chase Elmore, Jacob Hobbs, and Jack Kisselbaugh. For the Bulldogs, Alex Matthews, Aaron Scott, Trayvon Harris, Jakai Walker, and Preston Murrell. Coach Paul Gray, you know, we've seen these two teams play all year. The starting five really haven't changed. What are you expecting out of tonight's ball game?
Well, one of the things I've seen lately is the bench is shortening up as you get into tournament time. We'll see 7 to 8 players on both sides. We just love watching the Bulldogs pound the ball inside, so watch for points in the paint. Can the Bruins get the ball in the lane to run work their offense, or is it going to be dominated by the John Hardin Bulldogs?
Jacob Hobbs and Alex Matthews at midcourt to jump. John Hardin will control the opening tip. Jakai Walker will run point most of the night for the Bulldogs. Get it inside to Murrell, shot blocked by Hobbs. Walker gets the rebound, lays it off for Matthews. Matthews up and in.
Matthews struggled early in their semifinal game, but off to a great start on the first trip down the floor.
Chase Elmore brings the ball up for the Bruins. John Hardin going to be in man-to-man. Hobbs gets it, he'll pull up 18-footer, in and out. Aaron Scott with the rebound. Central to man-to-man. Walker thought about the three. Alex Matthews will take a three. It's good. Back-to-back trips, Alex Matthews knocks down the shot. 5-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Central Hardin changing the play. Down low to Gavin George. Now Wilkerson will put it on the floor, gets inside, blocked by Trayvon Harris. Matthews comes out with it, walks. Good job by Elmore undercutting him. That's a situation where I think Matthews would have been better just to stop, maybe just past half court, or dribble out towards the sideline and pick the ball up and wait for the rest of his team to get there.
Well, he's shown a lot of game shooting inside and from three-point range, but handling the ball on the break, probably not his strong suit.
Gavin George pull up 18-footer, no good. Chase Elmore rushes over, gets the rebound. Elmore 18-footer, popular distance. They're just inside the three-point line. 3 shots now missed from outside by the Bruins. Aaron Scott, deep three, it's good.
Check Coach Nickel will see if we can get a quick timeout, but he's going to let him keep playing through it.
George drives inside, pull up 5-footer, no good. Aaron Scott with the rebound. Scott dribbles it out now, get it to Walker, he's going to reset the offense. Kisseball draws the assignment of guarding Aaron Scott. Tried to get it to Alex Matthews down low. Hobbs knocks it free. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. 4:57 to go in our opening quarter. Harris gets all the way to the bucket. Left-hand layup, no good, knocked around. Elmore with the rebound. Kisseball 3 on the way, it's good. Matthews will pull up 16-footer, it's good. Walker knocks that one out. It'll stay with the Bruins. Central again playing 5 out now. Gavin George drives in. Gets his own rebound in the putback. Kai Walker on the baseline. Inside, no good. Gavin George with the rebound. Gavin George for 3. Misses that one. Harris with the rebound. Aaron Scott, deep 3 on the way, no good. Gavin George with another rebound for the Bruins. This is the exact pace that John Hardin wants to play at.
Absolutely.
Hobbs now gets it. He'll pull up 10-footer over Matthews, no good. Scott with the rebound. Kai Walker 3 on the way, it's off. Hobbs with the rebound for the Bruins. 2:35 to go in the opening quarter, 10-5, John Hardin on top. And Hobbs will be fouled, he'll be going to the line. Foul's gonna be on Trayvon Harris. His first, team's first.
Trayvon Harris, his first, team's first. At the line for the Bruins, number 22, Jacob Hobbs, shooting 2.
Darion Davis checks in for John Hardin. Sean Hay checks in for Central Hardin.
And in the game for the Bruins, number 35, Sean Hay.
Hobbs gets his first 2 points of the night. Now a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Matthews cut off there by Hay. Finds Walker in the corners. 3 on the way, it's good.
They have got off to a hot shooting start from three-point range. Already knocking down 3 3-pointers on the John Hardin end.
Now the run and jump comes at George. Throws it to the corner. Wilkerson, he'll take a three from right there. It's good. Central Hardin now with 2 3-pointers on the night. Jack Tissaball and Bianco Wilkerson. Hobbs knocks that one out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Harris to inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. Gavin George times it perfectly, gets the steal. Misses down low, gets his own rebound, knocked out of his hands by Walker. Tie up on the floor, he'll stay with the Bruins. Chase Elmore checks back into the ball game. Bruin basketball. Elmore will inbounds this one for Central Hardin. Down low to Hay. Step turnaround blocked by Matthews. And then Sean Hay going to get the cheap foul as he reached in. It'll be his first, team's first.
Well, I don't think Sean Hay can shoot over Alex Matthews. He needs to go to the rim, at him, and draw fouls if he can in the post.
Scott open, he'll take a deep three off the front of the iron. Hobbs with another rebound for the Bruins. Hobbs will pull up 18-footer, it's good. And it's a 1-point ball game, 50 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Aaron Scott goes all the way around, they'll kick it. Darion Davis pump fake three on the way, no good. Chase Elmore had it, Alex Matthews gets it away from him. And it'll be another three for Darion Davis, no good. Elmore quickly gets it to George. Alex Matthews running the court well, knocks it out, and it'll be with the Bruins. I'm pretty sure those 2 threes by Darion Davis is not what Coach McCurry was wanting. Jack Tissaball checks back into the lineup for the Bruins.
I think Jacob Hobbs affected both of those attempts, one in a flyby, the other getting up to challenge, getting back into the defensive rotation.
Elmore to inbounds this one. He's going to get it to Gavin George. Ten seconds to go. They're going to get Darion Davis on the reach. His first, team second. 7.4 seconds to go.
Well, a very clean quarter so far, just 3 fouls called.
Gets the ball with it, he'll pull up 3-pointer, it's short. Harris gets it, 2 seconds to go. He double dribbled.
I think he probably need to put some time back on the clock the way that went. Our Coach Nickel, I'd be begging for that.
And that's what he asked the official. No time added, they're gonna try, and no good. And honestly, they've said it has to be more than 3/10 of a second or just a tap in. That was really the only play they could have run there. So our first quarter comes to a close. John Hardin on top, 13-12 over Central Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple online at westpointbank.com. Coach, your thoughts from the first quarter?
Well, again, just what we thought. Very competitive game. A little surprising. Central Hardin right now 9 rebounds to 4 for John Hardin. Points in the paint, 4 for Central, 2 for John. John's shooting the ball a lot better, obviously. Central Hardin struggling to make buckets, but they're doing the better job on the board, so it's evening out.
John Hardin basketball as we start this second quarter. Go inside to Preston Merle. He's fouled. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Gavin George. That'll be his first, team second.
At the line for the Bulldogs, number 32, Preston Merle. Shooting 2.
Seemed like the first concerted effort to get the ball in the post to Preston Merle, and it paid dividends for the Bulldogs.
He had some opportunities in the first quarter. Chase Elmore did a really good job, though, of kind of working him.
And Jacob Hobbs sent his first attempt on the block.
Damon Munford into the ball game for the Bruins. Drives inside. He'll kick it to Kissaball in the corner. 3 on the way. It's good. Kissaball with his second 3-pointer. Scott continues possession. I think we're going to call a double foul.
I don't know. Damon Mumford's trying to get position on Preston Merle. Merle is a big kid, and it's a tough call.
It is going to be a double foul. And it can be called either way. I mean, honestly, that's just the truth of it. Merle is pushing Mumford. Mumford's pushing him right back.
Yeah. And Merle's pushed off a lot against Chase Elmore. Just watch the arm extend.
5-second call. Good job by the Central Hardin defense. Forced a turnover. Elmore down low to Gavin George. Turn around, scoop shot, it's good. George now with 4 points in the ball game, and it's a 2-point lead for the Bruins. And the stutter step by Alex Matthews.
I wondered when they'd go back to him. He got off that hot start and then didn't really see the ball much late in the first quarter.
And it'll be Donko Wilkerson for 3. No good. Matthews with the rebound. Jakai Walker into the lane. His left-hand layup no good. And he didn't reestablish himself back in bounds after falling to the floor. It'll be Bruin basketball. Hobbs catches it at the elbow, turnaround, 16-footer, it's short. Ball on the floor, Merle picks it up. Surprised Trayvon Harris hadn't tried to go to the hole yet. He got there early in the ballgame, actually missed the layup. And now Coach McCurry going to call out a different set. Wilkerson works over the screen. And they get that one on Merle.
Well, that's his second. And honestly, I was noticing he looks a little tired. He has not sat. Usually Coach McCurry will rotate guys to make sure Preston's got a little break, but it's his first opportunity now to go and get a rest.
Devin Rogers checks in for the Bulldogs. Ty Turner checks in for the Bruins. Hobbs fakes the three from the corner, gets it to Elmore. His three on the way, no good. Matthews with the rebound. They're going to call a block on Chase Elmore. That'll be his first, team's fourth.
Well, the Central Hardin fans wanted a charge because the shoulder went down, but Elmore didn't have position at all on that play, so probably an easy call for the officials.
And Harris overthrows. Now, see, here goes the thing that the fans see. The official pointed to where the ball was gone out and where it needed to be thrown in from, and the fans all think he was pointing the other direction. It's funny to watch how the fans are reacting to this on both sides. Kisseball three from the corner, his third three of the night.
Jack Kisseball showed up tonight, folks. Fantastic start for him.
Rogers kicks it back out to Matthews.
Well, the pressure and movement and activity of the Central Hardin defense, fantastic. They're not really giving them any easy looks.
And see, now that's the call that I don't like at all. I don't mind it, but they've been banging the entire game. That's going on at both ends. Turner going to pick up that cheap foul, the fifth on the Bruins.
He had his hands up. There was not a lot of contact. It's confusing.
John is having more trouble just getting the ball in bounds. Aaron Scott winds up a three. We go long. Walker able to get to it, and he'll be fouled. I believe this one's going to be on Turner. Actually, it's going to be on Gavin George. It'll be his second, team sixth. Bianco Wilkerson going to check back in for the Bruins. 3:37 to go in the first half. From this point on, John Hardin will be in the bonus. Harris to inbound the basketball. Alex Matthews had Elmore.
He was posted up beautifully.
Aaron Scott, runner down the lane, it's good. Back to a one-point ball game. That should have been on Devin Rogers. Ty Turner drives inside, and a charge called on Turner.
Well, the Rogers kind of the same play on Hobbs that they called on Turner down here on the other end. So, again, a lack of consistency there a little bit.
So Ty Turner and Gavin George now both with 2 fouls. Preston Murrow with 2 for the Bulldogs. Central Hardin doing a really good job in their man-to-man defense. There's a block by Hobbs that lands on the inline. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. That'll get Sean Hay back into the lineup for the Bruins.
Coach Nickel put Gavin George back in, didn't realize they had 2 fouls and wanted to get him right back out.
Preston Murrow comes back. I think Murrow comes in because Hay came in. I think they I think Coach McCurry likes the matchup of Merle and Hay. Again, having a little bit of struggles getting the ball inbounds. Aaron Scott turns the corner. They're going to say now he pointed to the floor and then said he's going to shoot two. Deonko Wilkerson picks up his first, team's 8th. And now Scott to the line, shooting two. Trayvon Harris back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Scott misses both of those. 2:33 to go in the half. Sean Hay, 5-footer, it's good.
Well, he made a move that time instead of just turning and shooting when he was blocked last time. Much better offensive move by Sean Hay.
Finally get it into Alex Matthews. Pump fake gets Hay in the air, and Matthews will be going to the line to shoot two. That'll be the second foul on Hay, team's 9th. Damon Mumford checks back into the lineup for the Bruins.
Well, one-on-one in the post against Matthews or Merle, they're going to have a hard time once they catch it in there. I'd like to see them employ the same strategy North Hardin does in doubling those guys in the post.
Matthews gets the bounce. He's now got 11 points in the ball game. And Coach Nickel going to take a 30-second timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. And you can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. A reminder, tomorrow night we will be back on the air here at Elizabethtown High School for the girls' 17th District Championship ball game. Game will be between the Elizabethtown Panthers and the Central Hardin Bruins. Tip time scheduled for 7 o'clock. Elmore to inbound the ball. Kisselball bring it up the court. He's guarded by Devin Rogers. Hobbs, kick pass to Elmore, 3 on the way. It's off the iron. Matthews with the rebound. Ja'Kai Walker for 3, that's short. Gets his own rebound. Harris drives inside, and he'll be going to the line. Hobbs picks up his first, the 10th foul on the Bruins. Then Harris to the line to shoot 2.
This point on, in the first half, the John Hart Bulldogs will shoot the Bulldogs.
All tied up, 1:27 to go. Hobbs kind of left alone there. Mumford now in the corner is another Bulldog. Good pass inside to Kisselball. And Kisselball fouled by Ja'Kai Walker. That'll be the first on Walker, team's 5th. And Kisselball will go to the line to shoot 2.
I didn't see contact, did you?
I did not either. And you know, I think it's them yelling in the ear constantly. It's 10 fouls to 4. I mean, there could have been a foul somewhere else before that, but no, I didn't see that one on Walker. Almost like if Kisseball had made it, I don't know that they would have called the.
Maybe not. He needed to put that in the basket, obviously, in a tie game here.
Knocks down the second. Kisseball now with 10 points. Walk. Travel call on Walker. I didn't see that either.
He may have shuffled on the pass, but it looked clean. Good break for the Bruins because Scott knocked down the three.
Kisseball 3 from the corner. It's good. 4 for Jack Kisseball.
And he's knocking those down from the corners. Every one of those is from the corner. He's just found that stroke from that spot.
Matthews pump fakes, gets into the lane, shot blocked by Elmore, gets the rebound and the putback. 20 seconds to go in the half. Scott goes for that one, knocks it out. Easily could have been a foul on Aaron Scott.
Well, and they're fortunate too because Bianca Wilkerson is wide open for a three, which is where Elmore was going to go with the ball.
And literally a touch foul. That is an official being intimidated by the fans and the coaches. That is all that is. They were in his ear, and he didn't like it anymore, and he calls the foul. That's the second foul on Harris. Naturally, he wants everybody to know he's in charge, so he's got to call it. I mean, that's been going on both ends. Yeah. Coach Nichols been wearing them out. Coach McCurry wears them out, and he just wants to everybody know that he's the official in charge. George takes a peek, and they're going to call an illegal screen. Now it's like, I'm going to give you one back. I mean, this is.
You know, it's just the inconsistency that drives you crazy because there's been a lot of that on both ends, and now they're going to call somebody for moving a hair on a screen. It's been happening the whole game on both ends of the floor.
They get it into Harris, 5 seconds to go. He gets through, throws it up, no good. Kisseball with the rebound, and our first half comes to a close. Central Hardin on top, 26-24 over John Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after this short timeout with first half stats and analysis and second half action.
Jeff Crady. I'm the head bowling coach at Central Hardin High School, and this is my 7th year as the head coach here at Central. The previous coach had quit, and they were kind of just pretty much not having a lot of interest in the job. So I'd always liked bowling. I coached lots of other things at Central, and it was a good time to get involved with the program. And and just kind of took off from there. I didn't really think I'd be in it 7 years, but I've really enjoyed the sport, and I've enjoyed learning about the sport, and I've enjoyed the kids a lot, so we've all just kind of stuck with it. With regionals next week, we're just trying to keep the kids focused on our goals. The girls went undefeated during the season, the head-to-head matches, and the guys only lost once. So both have a really good chance next week to make it to state. But we're just trying to work on the things we always work on, making our spares, getting the ball in the pocket on the strike ball, and just having good attitudes and staying positive during the day. Alex Ash has been a really good leader for the boys over the past 4 years, but especially this year as a senior. He's probably in the lanes the most of any kid we have, and he's really good about bringing other kids with him and trying to work them, teach them. Cameron Driggers is actually his only year he's been on the bowling team, but he's worked very hard and has become one of our top 4 bowlers on the guys' team. He's had live games well over 200, and he has really calming presence for the guys. And Rachel's been a leader on our girls' team for a long time. She has the highest average on girls' team. She's our anchor bowler for the team. She has a good, intense personality and really likes those pressure moments and likes to be the one that wins it for the team.
I'm Cameron Driggers, 12th grade. I started bowling ever since I was younger, but nothing too serious. And when I got to high school, I met Alex Ash, and he really convinced me to bowl this year. And this year, I believe I made tons of strides, and I'm actually going to be able to bowl singles and regionals this year. And I'm actually pretty stoked about it.
I'm Alex Ash. I'm a senior at Central Hardin High School. On the bowling team, I'm our anchor bowler, which means I'm the 5th person who normally closes out the game. So if we're in a tight match, I'm expected to kind of be able to strike and help out the team and close out that match. I've been bowling for 4 years. We made it to state my freshman year. The last 2 years, season kind of ended rough in regions, but I have high expectations for regions next week. We've faced most of the teams already in our region. We've done pretty well against them. We've beaten most of them, so I'm pretty confident that we can at least have a fair shot next week when regions comes up.
Hi, my name is Rachel Langford, and I'm currently a senior at Central Hardin High School. For regions this year, one of our biggest competitors, or one that we really want to beat, is Taylor County. They've always been our competitor here in the past. What goes through my head when I start bowling is, what can I do to make my team the best that it can be? What can I do to get everybody up, and what can I do to be my best?
Hi, my name is Adam Lindsay. I'm the head wrestling coach here at John Hardin High School. We're so happy that you're joining us tonight here at the Dog Pound. We have the sectional duels here tonight, and there'll be 7 teams here vying for the top 2 spots to go to the state duels competition next weekend at Lindsey Wilson College. So tonight we have John Hardin and LaRue County, Taylor County, Nelson County, Thomas Nelson, Fort Knox, and Bardstown. Each of us will have a duel tonight against each other, and the top 2 teams from each pool will wrestle to decide who the top 2 teams in our region are for the small schools to go to the state duels. A couple key features that you'll be looking for tonight at the 132 weight class would be a young man for us, a John Hardin named Ricky Garcia. Ricky Garcia was a region runner-up last year, and he's going to be really, really tough to handle this year in our region. I'm sure he's going to be a region champion over that this year. It's been really good for our program to have his leadership as a senior. And then in the 138 weight class, the name you'll want to look for is Darian Camry. And Darian Camry is a junior, and he's had a tremendous season so far as well. And we're looking forward to him being a region champ here at John Hardin also. They're the 2 biggest hopes that we have right now for region championships, but I'm believing we might sneak another 1 or 2 out before it's over with.
My name is Darian Cameron. I'm in 11th grade, and I'm in the 138 weight class. Tonight, I don't really know how I'm wrestling. I'm familiar with one kid, Jackson Grimsley from Taylor County. He'll be a tough match. My techniques, I usually start off with a lower stance. I try to stay low, get a good feel, see what they're doing. Then I decide how I want to attack after that. Usually with a Steiner high crotch to the left side. Then after that, usually I'll take them down with a dump. After I get to the dump, I go far claw to a far wrist. And I try to extend them, and I'll put them to their back usually and pin them. No one makes me fearful, but some kid I have to wrestle my best. It's certainly Jackson Grimsley from Taylor County. He's a tough wrestler. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna scrap. He's gonna give it his all. But I feel confident I could go in there. If I wrestle my match, I'll get a win.
Town High School here at Charlie Rollins Memorial Gymnasium, where the halftime score of the boys' 17th District Championship game has Central Hardin on top, 26-24 over John Hardin. Coach Gray, your thoughts from the first half of play?
Well, again, in the second quarter, John Hardin got the ball in the paint a little more. They now have more points in the paint. But to me, the story of the game is Jack Kisseball knocking down 4 3-pointers. That really, they're the Bruins at a 2-point lead, and that's 12 big points with 4 big shots. So Jack Kisseball really making a difference. And again, the physicality of Alex Matthews. He got off such a great start, shooting the ball well, playing fantastic ball. Alex Matthews is the star for John Hardin, and he's coming up big so far for the Bulldogs.
Going down the scoring from the first half, first for the Bruins, George with 4, Bianca Wilkerson with 3, Jacob Hobbs with 4, Jack Kisseball led all, Bruins with 13, and Sean Hay with 2. For the Bulldogs, Preston Merle with 2, Walker had 3, Harris with just 1, Aaron Scott had 5, and leading all Bulldogs was Alex Matthews with 13. Starting the second half, it will be Central Hardin basketball. They're starting 5 on the court, as Hobbs will take an 18-footer, top of the key, no good. For the Bulldogs, it's their starting 5 as well. Tries Walker, pulled that one back. Gonna run some offense. No one really had stopped Ja'Kai Walker. There's Hobbs anticipating the pass to Matthews, gets the steal. On the court for the Bruins, Gavin George, Deonka Wilkerson, Jack Kisseball, Jacob Hobbs, and Chase Elmore. Jack Kisseball, deep 3, it's good, his 5th of the ball game. On the court for the Bulldogs, Ja'Kai Walker, Alex Matthews, Preston Murrow, Trayvon Harris, and Aaron Scott. Walker 3-pointer on the way, long. Hobbs actually knocks it off of the Bulldogs, and so it'll go over to the Bruins.
You know, I saw it in the first half, and I'm seeing it now with Jack Kisseball. There's a look in his eye, even the way he's breathing, and that sounds like a really weird thing to say, but he's just breathing in through his nose, and it just looks like he is just so into the game and with it and confident right now.
Elmore with it. Wilkerson, top of the three. Key up was partially blocked by Harris. Gavin George does a good job getting inside, kicks it to Hobbs. 8-footer is good. Hobbs now with 6 points. Scott was cut off by a Kisseball on the baseline, misses the shot. Hobbs with the rebound, looking to push. And they'll give that one to Hobbs. 3 on the way. It's long, tipped out. Hobbs gets the rebound. Good job by Elmore. Missed inside. Trayvon Harris with the ball. It's a 7-point lead for the Bruins. Make it 5 as Harris gets his first made bucket. Foul will be on Kitsaball, his second, team's first. And Harris goes to the line to shoot 1. Darion Davis checks back into the lineup.
In the game for the Bulldogs, number 5, Darion Davis. Number 32, Preston Moore.
Harris now with 4 points. Cuts the Bruin lead to 4. And there's a takeaway, steal, and the bucket by Trayvon Harris. Foul's going to be on Kisseball. He'll pick up his 3rd. He was very lucky that there was not a technical foul called after not agreeing with it, hitting the ball down the tunnel. I think the official handled that one very well in understanding it was a tense situation. Breaking the press, Gavin George with it. Back to Elmore. Kisseball drives baseline. That's going to be knocked out by Alex Matthews. Elmore to inbound, 5:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. Kisseball deep 3 again, off the back of the iron. I thought that was
looked
going
good. And they left him open. The hottest man on the floor, they left him wide open.
Gavin George able to get it to Hobbs. Hobbs gets Kisseball on the back cut. Kisseball with 18 points on the night. Matthews gets into the lane. They're going to call a charge on Matthews. His first, team's first. Devin Rogers back in for the Bulldogs. Sean Hay back in for the Bruins. With that, Coach McCurry going to take a 30-second timeout. 5:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter. A 3-point lead for the Bruins. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. It will be Central Hardin basketball as we come back to play. And John Hardin really hasn't gone full out, full court pressure. They've had some where they come in and they're trying to set up a trap after the ball gets over mid-court. And now it looks like they're going to go full court man-to-man. Rogers comes over, going to try to jump. They get it to Elmore, finds Sean Hay. Good job by Elmore not to lose his cool as he was caught there in the corner. That's going to be a travel. I would say this. We've seen travels and not seen travels. They've happened tonight. Both ends.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. It looked like he just faked. Maybe he slid his feet and I couldn't see it.
Ooh, they left Scott open, and that could have been a walk there. It looked like he didn't look comfortable. Kai Walker steps in, 15-footer, it's long. Matthews, Harris now gets the rebound. Back out. Blocked inside. Alex Matthews gets the bucket, and it's good. John Hardin in this quarter alone has 3 two-point buckets and 1. Chase Elmore going to pick up that foul. That's his second, team's third. Matthews will be going to the line for the and 1. Long. Elmore with the rebound. George looked like he was a little out of control. I think he's going to get bailed out on that one.
Well, it looked like he had Deonko Wilkerson in the corner, wide open for a 3.
Alex Matthews picks up his second, team's second. George to the line, his first trip to the line tonight. 4 points in the ball game. I think we've seen that from George in the past. There's times when he is spinning in the lane that he doesn't see out on the wings. I think we said we had Elmore has been open a couple times. Now we're going to have a tie-up. Trayvon Harris able to get it away.
You missed the jump ball. Hey, a ball back into the wall.
Aaron Scott really hasn't been able to catch the ball in rhythm to take a three-pointer. They go right back to him. He's open at the top of the key. That 3 is long. Elmore, good job getting that rebound. Kick out. Elmore 3, left side, off the iron. Scott with the rebound. That one goes off of Elmore. It'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Central Hardin was winning the battle on the glass in the first half. It's starting to flip. John Hardin starting to own the rebound game.
They get it into Trayvon Harris.
Could have called another and 1 there, in fact.
Wilkerson, he'll step inside, 17-footer. It's no good. And it goes over the backboard, so it'll be turnover back to the Bulldogs. Damon Mumford checks into the ball game. And for the first time in quite a while, John Hardin will have the basketball with the lead.
You gotta touch the ball.
Ooh, he had Harris. And there's a good pass inside to Harris. Harris with 10 points in this quarter. Now here they come after Gavin George. Get it. Hey, good job. Gets that one. Passes out. Wilkerson able to gather it in. He'll get fouled. Oh. And the phantom walk strikes again.
Yeah, I don't know what they're calling for walks. I just don't understand. I didn't see that one.
Kisselball checks back into the lineup. 2:14 to go in the third quarter.
Central back to man. They'd gone to a zone for a few trips, and they go back to a man look.
I want to know when Devin Rogers is actually going to square up and try to take a shot. They've been playing off of him, and I don't know if the freshman, we've seen him have big games in this gym, as a matter of fact. There's going to be a steal by Walker. Kai Walker now with 5 points, and it's a 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Timeout for Central Hardin. 1:33 to go in the third quarter. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors. Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. A reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night at 7 o'clock as we will have the girls' 17th District Championship ball game. Tomorrow night's championship game will be between the Elizabethtown Panthers and the Central Hardin Bruins. Coach, it was 31-24. The Bulldogs have gone on a 14-2 run. What have you seen so far just in this half?
Well, again, I was talking earlier about, tracking points in the paint, and we've had several and ones in the paint. The inbounds pass to Trayvon Harris right in front of the basket for an easy 2. And just some shots not falling on the other end. It just really looks like John Hardin has turned up the intensity, and Central Hardin has not yet responded. We'll see if they can come out of this timeout and respond to the pressure that John Hardin putting on. At 31-0, it's almost like John Hardin expects, even though they're down a few, to really be able to turn it up when they need to.
And they've been down double digits in the third quarter before against quality teams and able to come back and pull out victories. That should have been a foul on Walker. I think they're going to get Matthews. That'll be the third on Alex Matthews. Team's third.
Again, 5 out, nobody challenging the paint. See if they look to drive.
Pull up 17-footer by Wilkerson, it's good. Wilkerson now with 5 points in the ball game. Trayvon Harris wanted it.
Well, he's obviously feeling it.
That's a double dribble. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. See if the Bruins will go back to Jack Kisseball. Devin Rogers has drawn the task of guarding Kisseball.
Elmore in the corner by himself.
3 on the way, doesn't get the roll. Scott with the rebound. Scott thought he was going to shoot it. $20 seconds to go in the quarter. Walker takes a peek over at Coach McCurry. Pull up 3 from Walker, no good. Elmore goes high for that rebound, gets it to Hobbs. Hobbs with plenty of time. 3 seconds to go. Kisseball, I don't think he realized how much time was on the clock. That shot will not count. And our third quarter comes to a close. John Hardin on top, 38-35 over Central Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach, your thoughts through 3 quarters of play?
Well, what I've said since, the beginning of this thing is that John Hardin doesn't have to rely on 3-pointers to win. They can keep pushing the ball inside. You just saw Elmore miss a couple threes. Kisseball missed a 3. I think Jacob Hobbs missed a 3 in that quarter. They did not hit their outside shots or perimeter jump shots. And so everything kind of slowed down. Their offense stagnated. John Hardin has been knocking down 3s, but they don't have to. Again, it's a great ball game. It's just fluctuating back and forth by a few points.
I apologize. They are doing an announcement between the third and fourth quarters of
tonight's game. Would you
They're doing
please
the
stand at this
announcement that
time?
they announced 7 minutes before the game starts. I don't.
The 17 district schools in Kentucky High School Athletic Association would like to thank you for your
You talking about
dedication,
taking the air out of the basketball?
and your unwavering commitment to high school athletics.
How about we play a basketball game? I don't know.
It's going to be John Hardin basketball as we start this fourth. I think the fans are tired of it as well.
Let's go! Let's go!
On the court for the Bulldogs, Devin Rogers, Ja'Kai Walker, Trayvon Harris, Alex Matthews, and Aaron Scott. For the Bruins, Gavin George, Chase Elmore, Jacob Hobbs, Deonko Wilkerson, Jack Kisseball. That one from Devin Rogers.
Well, that's what you were asking for. He's got open looks, and he needs to knock those down, and there it is.
Hobbs brings it up the court for the Bruins. Wilkerson, three, top of the key, off the iron. Trayvon Harris with the rebound. Looks to push. He has Matthews. Able to get it to him. Matthews with the easy bucket. Hobbs into the lane, turnaround off the iron. Harris with the rebound. Hobbs shot blocked that time by Elmore. Kisseball comes out with it. Hobbs foot on the line, shoots that two, no good. Elmore, good job inside, offensive rebound and a putback. Elmore's first bucket of the night. Foul will be on Rogers. His first, team's fourth. Elmore's first trip to the line tonight. That one's long. Harris with the rebound.
Interesting, we haven't seen Merle in a long time, and this run for John Hardin has been without him on the floor.
I think it's because they want to run.
They want to be able to move and yeah, open up the lane.
Running motion offense.
Make it count! Make it count! Hand out! Hand out!
Changes pivot foot. That was a walk on Harris. Harris inside, lays it off for Scott. They're going to have a foul called. I thought there was a whole lot of ball in that one. Hobbs will get tagged with that one. That'll be his second, team's fourth. And that'll send Scott to the line. Scott 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Elmore with another rebound for the Bruins. Wilkerson, three from the corner, it's good.
It's the first one I think they made in the second half, is that right?
No, Jack Kisseball hit one to start the
Right at the beginning.
third quarter. That's the second three-pointer for Wilkerson. Cuts the lead of the Bulldogs back to 3. And Coach McCurry going to take a quick 30-second timeout. Make sure he's got the offense he wants. And Coach, we've seen kind of the ups and downs of a game and teams being up. Central Hardin was up as many as 7. John Hardin's been up as many as 7 as well, and kind of going back and forth. Is this what you expected?
It is. No, and I didn't really feel like anybody would blow the other out. You know, John Hardin 31-0 you think might have a big advantage, but these two teams are very evenly matched. And honestly, to me, it comes down to rebounding, and that's been very even. And it comes down to, can Central Hardin make shots? They just made a shot, and they've just cut into the lead. You know, that's going to be a big key. Obviously, the Bulldogs can get it inside and get shots when they need them, but it's going to come down to on the offensive end for the Bruins.
John Hardin basketball as we come out of this timeout. Able to get it into Matthews. And now Walker will set the offense. Bianca Wilkerson guarding Trayvon Harris, not letting him out of his shadow. Harris, the hot hand here in the second half for the Bulldogs. Now they're going to let Alex Matthews go on against Hobbs. Missed inside, gets his own rebound, gets the foul in the bucket. And I believe they did get Hobbs on that one. After he blocked the first one, unable.
Again, beautifully defended, but Matthews is just so doggone strong. He's going to just impose his will in the paint.
And the thing you like is that, and we've seen it on both sides, is Walker loses that one and George gets it. That's a block on Trayvon Harris. He was falling before Gavin George got inside the three-point line. Third foul there on Harris, team's fifth. And George to the line to shoot two. But the guys have gone up, had shots blocked on both ends, and not sat around and wanted to find the foul. Didn't go looking for the foul, went right back after the ball. We see it on that one there. We've seen it on the other end from the Bruins as well.
Well, I think there's such a high level of play. They understand that that's going to be part of the game. There's some great shot blockers on the floor, and it's no shame in getting your shot blocked in a game like this.
5 minutes to go in the ball game. Wilkerson pokes that one out. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Scott hung up, gets it out to Walker. Three on the way. It's good. Second three by Jakai Walker on the night. And a big, big shot for the Bulldogs. The Bruins really haven't gone back to Jack Kisselball in quite a while. Wilkerson turns the corner, splits the double team, misses a shot inside. Matthews lays it off. Hobbs with a big block. Matthews had the rebound. He'll be fouled. And a technical foul has been issued. I think this is going to be on Chase Elmore. The foul, original foul's on Wilkerson. They called it on Jacob Hobbs. Hobbs picks up his fourth foul. It's 2 team fouls. Alex Matthews is going to the line to shoot 2, and then there'll be the technical.
Well, we've got one official not showing any restraint in that situation here. We've got another official right now taking an earful from Coach Nickel and showing restraint, understanding why the coach is upset. So doing a good job on this end here.
Matthews now shooting the technicals. They'll have one more, and then it will be John Hardin basketball. And of course, it could have been what was said.
It could have been. We're not out on the floor.
I didn't see Hobbs show aggressiveness towards any official after the play happened. I thought Elmore was the one who was barking. And
yeah, I didn't know if it was Elmore or Wilkerson. I didn't see what was going on with Jacob.
And now with the 2 free throws and then the 1 made free throw on the technical, it's a 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. That's a walk. .404 to go in the ball game. Hay will step in, free throw line jumper, no good. Devin Rogers with the rebound. He goes all the way. That's going to be a charge. Oh! I thought Hay had set up on that one. That'll be Hay's third, team's 8th. And Rogers back to the line to shoot 2. And Coach Nickel going to take a full timeout with 3:45 to go in the ball game. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach, what was a really good game, back and forth. I think the officials have really stopped it here in the last 2 minutes of play.
You just hate to see such a game, determined in that fashion.
Yes, I think, and yes, it seems like it's gone against Central Hardin. Not saying that. There's been calls against the Bulldogs that I think have been missed as well, but a really good basketball game.
And like you said, we don't know what was said down there on the baseline.
Right.
It could have been a good technical call. We don't know that. It's just, if you can warn a kid when in a big game, in a big situation like this.
Rogers knocks down his first.
It really seems like John Hardin has wrestled this game away from Central Hardin in that moment. And I'd be shocked if Central Hardin can get back in it.
Here in this fourth quarter in particular, I don't know that Central Hardin has an offensive rebound. They've been running the 5 out, and it seems like the Bulldogs have been in. I take it back. Chase Elmore had 1 offensive rebound in this quarter. But other than that, it's 1 shot and done. Sean Hay gets his 4th foul. The team's 9th. So for 3:35, John Hardin will be in the double bonus. Now full court pressure coming from the Bruins. Rogers, he's got Alex Matthews, able to get it to him. And a charge on Alex Matthews. That'll be his 4th. Team 6.
The offensive foul on number 1, Alex Matthews. His 4th, team 6.
All 4 of Matthews' fouls coming in this half. And that one I don't disagree with. The only thing I disagree with is it looked like the defender was under the basket.
I was going to say, I don't know if that rule applies here like
Right.
it does in college and pros, but he was definitely under the rim.
Gavin George inside. That one blocked by Matthews. Harris comes out with it. He walked. 3:07 to go in the ball game. Hobbs, 3-pointer. It's short. Goes out of bounds and over to the Bulldogs. And for the most part, it seems like the Bruin offense has only stayed on that right side here most of this 4th quarter.
It's unfortunate because Jack Kisseball has been on the left.
Yep.
And he's
Jacob
the one that's
Hobbs
been the hot hand.
with the steal. Turnaround knocked out by Aaron Scott. He'll come away with it. And now I think Coach McCurry wants him to run some clock. Here comes 2 players. That should be a charge. Yep. That was a good job by Elmore. Aaron Scott picks up his first, team 7th.
His first, team 7.
Down 12 with 2:38 to go. I don't think it's a point where Central Hardin just starts trying to shoot threes from the outside.
Don't know if they need to. They may, however, do that.
There's Hobbs, open three, take it. No good. Walker with the rebound. And Coach McCurry going to take a timeout. Whatever happened, Coach McCurry is not happy at all. Reminder, tomorrow night we will be back on the air again at 7 o'clock as we'll have the girls district championship ball game. And a story of really, I think 13 years is the story in it. Elizabethtown has won 13 consecutive district championships. And for the Central Hardin Bruins, it's the first time in 13 years that they've been in the district final. And what an accomplishment. They'll be going on to the region next week. Again, if either Central Hardin or E-Town is in the girls' final, we will cover that final, the region final at Greene County. Next Saturday night will be the boys' final, the region at Hart County. If either John Hardin or Central Hardin are in that ball game, we will be there. It will not be live. We will tape it and then should have it up on our channel within 2 days. Coach, 12-point lead for the Bulldogs, 2:22 to go in the ball game. What's Central need to do?
Well, they've got to create turnovers. They've got to hope that John Hardin will miss some free throws. And they've got to get the ball, and get some open looks at it. I mean, that's really all you've got at this point. With 2:22, honestly, I think it is time you've got to start shooting some threes. You got to cut into this lead. A 12-point lead with 2 minutes, 22 seconds is a big margin.
Harris to inbound the ball. Has Alex Matthews standing in front of him. Harris gets it past the midcourt stripe to Rogers. Finds Trayvon Harris, and Jacob Hobbs will pick up his 5th foul as he was going for the steal. Hobbs will finish with 6 points on the night.
I don't think he scored in the second half, did he?
Scored a 2-point bucket in the third quarter.
Okay.
I think it was when they opened on a 5-0 run.
Right. When they took that 31-24 advantage.
Mumford into the ball game for the Bruins. That should have been a double bonus. Yeah, it should be shooting 2. Harris misses the first. Harris gets 12 points. Comes in averaging 13. Mumford, he traveled. And actually, how he did it was he stepped on Walker's foot and then repositioned his pivot foot. Bulldogs get it over. And as they make that announcement, we'll make that as well. We will be staying here after the game. Announcement of the all-tournament team and then the presentation of the district championship and runner-up trophy. And not an over and back as the ball was hit by the Bruins. And then John Hardin able to get it, and I think Coach McCurry saw some franticness in his ball club and calls a timeout with 1:34 to go in the ball game. Again, the draw for the boys tournament, I believe, is going to be tomorrow morning as the other districts have finished up. And a district winner will face a district runner-up in the opening round. And then 2 teams from the same district cannot be in the same side. They can only meet in the championship game. We've been very fortunate here in the 17th district for many years to have at least 1 or 2 teams making it to those region finals. The girls' game, the girls' draw should be on Sunday afternoon, again at Greene County. On the all-tournament team already, we have Camden Williams and Jaquias Franklin from E-Town, Jalen Sharps and Quayshawn Davis from North Hardin, and Devin Portis from Fort Knox. The John Hardin basketball right in front of their bench. Harris to inbound the ball. Wilkerson guarding the ball. He's got Matthews. That'll be a block on Elmore. That'll be his third. And that'll send Ja'Kai Walker to the line to shoot 2.
I feel it's kind of interesting. I know that the Bulldogs are going to be thrilled to get this district championship. They are. Obviously have their eyes set much higher than that, but it feels like that close game, that fight we had was so exciting, but the air's just been sucked out of the place, even on the other side, now that it's pretty much over.
Yes. And it was a 5-point game, 41-46. Sorry, 41-47, a 6-point game, and then foul and technical and possession as Walker misses both of those. That's going to be on Trayvon Harris. That'll be his 4th. Ty Turner's going to go to the other end to shoot 1 in the bonus.
His 4th. Team 8 at the line for the Bruins. Number 24, Ty Turner. Shooting 1 in the bonus.
And misses that one. Elmore knocked that one out. So the John Hardin basketball. Matthews will draw it up. Kisseball trying to pick up the foul. That'll be the 4th on Kisseball. And that'll send Matthews to the line to shoot 2.
He fouls on number 23, Jack Kisseball. His 4th. At the line for the Bulldogs, number 1, Alex Matthews, shooting 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain seated and stay clear from the
One more for Matthews.
continuation of tonight's game. We will have the 17th District Award Ceremony.
Matthews knocks down the 2nd. 23 points now for Alex Matthews in the ball game. Elmore deep 3 on the way. It's off the iron. George with the offensive rebound. Shot blocked by Harris. Turner gets fouled. He'll be going to the line. I believe that's going to be the 9th for Trayvon Harris. It will be his 5th. So he will finish the night with 12 points. But a huge third quarter, as 10 of his 12 points come in that third quarter. And really back-to-back trips where he picked up a bucket and 1, got a steal, fouled and 1, and then had another bucket shortly thereafter, and able to kind of get the lead back for the Bulldogs after the Bruins had come out and extended their lead to 7. Turner misses the first. He'll now have 1 more.
Well, how many points did the Bruins have at the half?
26.
So we got 15 points second half. They've just struggled on the offensive end to make shots, to get good shots, to get in the lane. The Bulldogs have been amazing defensively.
The one thing I will say I'm surprised with is I don't think Kisseball shot a 3 in the 4th quarter.
He did not. I don't remember him really having his hands on the ball.
No.
That'll be
If
his
that's on
5th,
Kisseball, that'll be his 5th. It will be. So he will finish the night with 18 points. I will say this in the first half, as hot as any player we've seen at the beginning of the game to hit it, and then the beginning of that third or second quarter where he knocked down back-to-back threes and came back with 1 later, ends up with 5 threes in the night. He had 1 2-point bucket and a free throw to give him his 18 points. Matthews back to the line to shoot 2.
Almost half of the Bruins' points. I mean, again, that just shows what offensive struggles they had tonight.
That one long. Turner with the rebound. 55 seconds to go in the ball game. Turner will take a 3. It's good. With that, Coach Nickel will take a timeout.
Central Hardin Bruins will be charged.
And you'll have to check your local listings. Usually what will happen in the region tournament is they will have 2 games, most likely on Monday or Tuesday. They'll have another 2 games, the other 2 quarterfinal matchups the next day. Then they take a break, and they will have the girls' region start, usually played either on a Wednesday, Thursday, or a Thursday, Friday. And then the boys' semifinals will be moved to the following week on a Monday, and the finals on Wednesday with the girls' semifinals on Tuesday, and then the finals on Thursday. But we'll have to see how they shake that out. Again, check your local listings. And again, if any 17th district team is in a region final, HCEC-TV will be there to tape it and should have it on our website within a couple of days. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Well, I just think what you've seen here is the #1 team in the state of Kentucky is what you've seen. And they've really, even though they've faced adversity, they just overcome it. And they overcome it with a tough brand of basketball, with a number of guys who can really do damage.
Foul will be on Wilkerson, and that'll send Devin Rogers to the line to shoot 2. And again, John Hardin has been in these types of ball games. Again, they were down in this gym double digits in the first half against Elizabethtown, came back and were able to pull out a thriller at the end. They were down against Central Hardin in the 4th quarter in the second matchup, which was on January 9th, and ultimately John Hardin pulls out a 1-point victory. John Hardin was down to LaRue County, who is going to give team fits in the region. You talk about a team that's got it all. Don't think they have quite as deep a bench as the Bulldogs, but they run 6'5" plus across that back line. And some good guard play. Wilkerson for 3, no good. And Gavin George puts that one in. And that'll be it. Gavin George with 7 points on the ball game. I don't know what Coach Nickel did to get the foul, but Coach Nickel has been tagged with a technical foul. And Devin Rogers. And I don't know what happened right there. I really don't. I'm sitting here looking down at the stat sheet. I'm trying to look at other things. We knew they were going to foul. Only thing I think of is, did they not have a timeout? So Rogers is 5 of 6 from the line.
You know, and John Hardin can do it any number of ways too, because you've noticed, you know, the other night against North Hardin, it was Preston Merle, 20 points or so in the post. Tonight, not much with him in the ball game in the second half. They're able to do that. So they play so many different ways, so tough. They can impose their will in any number of ways.
And we haven't seen Aaron Scott have a big game in a couple of games that we've had for the Bulldogs. I think Trayvon Harris almost booking 12, 13 points a night. He's going to probably get 9 or 10 rebounds. And also probably 4 or 5 fouls. Rogers knocks both of those down. Ja'Kai Walker has stepped up when he's needed to. Alex Matthews, though, did an excellent job on the inside for the Bulldogs on both ends of the court. Wilkerson, the foul by Rogers. He'll be going to the line to shoot 3. This will be Wilkerson's first trip to the line tonight. Wilkerson now with 10 points on the night. Foul will be on Wilkerson. Matthews to the line to shoot 2. These are the 24th and 25th free throws in this quarter for John Hardin. J.R. Montgomery, Devontae Stone, Darion Davis, and Deshaun Johnson check into the lineup for the Bulldogs. If Matthews is able to knock this one down, Jalen Kennard will check in for him.
In the game for the Bulldogs, number 30, Jalen Kennard.
22 seconds to go in the ball game. Elmore deep 3, knocked out. Stone gets the rebound. They're going to let Stone just dribble it out. So our final score will be 63-48. John Hardin winning the district title over the Central Hardin Bruins.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Time Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank. Find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Go down the stats real quick in the ball game. First for the Bruins, Gavin George with 7, Deonka Wilkerson with 10, Chase Elmore with 2, Jacob Hobbs with 6, Jack Kisseball led all Bruins with 18, Ty Turner with 3, and Sean Hay with 2 for the Bulldogs. Aaron Scott with 6, Devin Rogers with 9, Trayvon Harris with 12, Ja'Kai Walker with 8, Preston Murrow with 2, and Alex Matthews leading all scorers with 26. And we're going to have naming players to the 17th District Tournament team. Again, they are going to join Jaquias Franklin, Camden Williams of E-Town, Jalen Sharps and Quayshawn Davis from North Hardin, and Devon Portis from Fort Knox.
Trophies to the winning team and the runner-up. First, we will start with the all-tournament team. For the Central Hardin Bruins, number 23, Jack Kisseball. Number 22, Jacob Hobbs. Number 3, Gavin George.
And now we'll have 4 Bulldogs named to the all-tournament team.
All tournament team members from the John Hardin Bulldogs, the 2019 17th District champions. Number 2, Aaron Scott. Number 12, Trayvon Harris. Number 32, Preston Murrow. And number 1, Alex Matthews.
Now we'll have the presentation of the 17th District runner-up trophy.
At this time, we ask that you please stand and give a huge congratulations to the 17th District runner-up, the Central Hardin Bruins.
And now the presentation of the 17th District Championship Trophy.
And the 2019 17th District Championship goes to the undefeated John Hardin Bruins.
And so again, both teams will move on to next week's region tournament. Central Hardin now 19-9 on the season, and the Bulldogs moved to 32-0. Coach, your final thoughts?
Well, again, what you just said, 32-0. We're really watching something that's kind of unprecedented. You really don't even see, even with dominant champions, an undefeated record throughout a long high school season like this. And they just showed us again tonight what they can do on the defensive end, the offensive end, their physical and mental toughness. Just a super impressive performance against a really good Central Hardin team. I'm sure it's going to be Central Hardin's goal to win a couple of games at the region tournament and get another crack at these guys. As I think, obviously, John Hardin is a region tournament favorite. Central Hardin's got to be one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the region, along with maybe LaRue County and Marion County. So maybe we'll see it again, but certainly you expect to see the Bulldogs continue this march.
Again, a reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for the girls' 17th District Tournament Championship game, as it will be Elizabethtown and Central Hardin squaring off. For all of our workers here at HCEC-TV for making tonight possible, for Reed Sampley in the truck, Gina Ryan was also here. For Coach Paul Gray, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.